Got that oatmeal mix this morning. Banana, cranberry, oatmeal, protein powder, peanut butter powder, and flaxseed. And I made half of what I did yesterday because bug flew in. Extra protein. I made half because I could barely finish that entire serving. So this will be enough to get me to where I'm going. Plus I've got protein bars and tortillas with peanut butter. So I'll be good. Alright, we're all packed up. And we are heading to Cascade River. It's about 20 miles. Another nice, easy day, which I'm fine with. We're just going to be hopping 20 miles until we get to the actual Gunflint, and we might do 40 to get to Trail's End. But I'm taking my time. Just left Poplar River. It's a nice little stay. Bugs were terrible, but I think that's just going to be a theme, which is alright. I'm prepared for that. Beautiful day. A bit warm. Love these woods. The other campsite we could have stayed at last night. Yeah. With the heat, it's like, I don't know, almost 90 degrees, maybe. And with there's a little breeze, the bugs have just kind of melted away. So I was able to take that bug shirt off, and it's been so nice and cool. Oh, we're flying down uphill now. That beeping is my GPS, by the way. I got a cycling Garmin. Alright, we have turned off onto the Caribou Trail now, which is about 7 miles north of Lutsen. We'll be taking a right on 161, I believe. And we'll be on that for, I don't know, 10, 12 miles maybe. And then we'll turn off towards Cascade River. We got a hell of a climb coming up for the next couple miles, it looks like. I don't know if you can see it cresting over this hill. At least we got some downhill to get to it. About halfway there. A bit slow going. There's a breeze which makes it much more bearable. Alright, I'm gonna stop for lunch break. There's a protein bar, some electrolyte powder, and I'm also considering going to a further campground today, just because the bugs aren't nearly as bad. I think the temperature's supposed to drop tomorrow, which will be nice riding as well, but if the bugs are worse, it'll be nice to have that distance covered, I think, because the heat is tolerable for me right now. Plus there's a campground, a paid campground before then, so if I'm actually too beat, I could just pay to camp there instead of staying at the rustic one. The rustic one, it does look like there's a bridge out or something, so I don't know if I have to bushwhack my bike around this little finger of this lake, or if it's shallow enough to ride through. I don't know, but we shall see when we get there. Next stop is the grade after lunch. we made it to the grade. We'll be taking a right. And Two Island Lake is going to be the first stop for water. But like I said, if I'm too beat, I'll turn off sooner than that and go to a campground called Cascade River. I'm glad they call it the grade unironically, because this ride has been the most pleasant part of the trip so far. It's just pretty much totally flat. There's been a few hills, but very leisurely, not up and down like it was before. I'm sure that'll change again, but for now I'm enjoying it. A little wetland area. All right, sadly we are now off of the grade. And we are turning on Ball Club Road just for a little bit until we get to Trestle Pine Road, which is what is going to have the washed out bridge. And I'm hoping that the water's low enough, or it's not that hard of a bushwhack to get around. But we will see in just a few miles. Just had a quick detour to fill up on water, and I got my headband wet, cool me off. We're on Trestle Pine Road now, but it's a bit narrower. I'm worried the bugs are going to come out now. Luckily there's a breeze and it is very warm still. But if they do, I'll just put on the bug shirt and suffer the heat even more. Hopefully when I get to this Trestle Pine, it'll have some lakes I can cool off in before I go fishing. Got a bunch of dragonflies flying with me. Neat. Also, I see in the dirt there's tracks from someone else's bike, so I wonder if they're going up the same way I am, or they went down and somewhere else. I guess we'll see. This could be from days ago, I don't know. Getting closer, it's not looking promising that it's not going to be a crazy bushwhack. So I'm gonna hope for shallow water, although I might just have to turn around and go to the Feep campsite, or turn back, and I think it would probably add another hour to the day if I went around. We'll see. Here is where the bridge was. So I don't think I'm getting across there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn around, I think. Well, just an update. Oh, here we go. Got a little garter snake. That's where I was gonna camp. He went away. Sorry. Probably sunbathing. There's rocks. You can find some. So, we made it to Trestle Pine. I thought it was across this lake, but it's not. But the problem is we can't cross this lake, which means that we're gonna have to go back to where I filled up the water, and then we're gonna go down and around and up to East Bearskin tomorrow, or to Kimball Lake. I'm gonna wait until I get signal tomorrow and put it into my GPS and see how brutal it would be to get to East Bearskin, because Kimball Lake is kind of on the way. And the thing is, that is the Gunflint, so we're gonna end up on that eventually. I just thought we would be able to connect up here. You can see kind of my blue X's. That was the path I thought I was gonna take, but there is, as far as I can tell, no way around this. So this campsite looks like it's just got one spot. I'm going to set up in it and fish, and probably jump in there to cool off and wash off a bit. All right. In the snake den. A lot of these little guys around. I wonder if that was a different one or the same one. I've been waiting for this. Ooh. The bugs are following me out here. I'm trying to get this strap in. There we go. Oh yeah, that feels good. I hope this thing is waterproof. Oh my God, that feels so amazing. So, I was getting my fishing gear ready, and some black clouds are rolling in. I don't have service out here, so I'm not really sure of the weather. I guess I probably should have looked it up when I did have service, but you know, things change anyway. But it's getting closer, so I'm gonna see if this either rolls past or just hits me. But I'm gonna batten down the hatches and get everything in the tent just in case. Then if it does just roll past pretty fast, then I'll go fishing after that. If not, it's gonna be tortillas and peanut butter tonight. All right, so the storm sounds like it is moving further away. So I'm gonna put the pole together and I'm gonna walk a little ways away. There's a pretty good spot, I think, just made for fishing. And then I'm gonna try my luck. It did end up raining, but if it dies down, I've got the rod all ready to go. Got my first fly tied on with the clinch knot. We shall see. All right, it's been a couple hours. I took a nap. The rain really started pouring, but now it is
let up, and I've heard a few fish jump just outside of my camp, so I might try to snag one of those. We'll see.
All right, to say I am discouraged is kind of an understatement. Like the second I got out there, all of these fucking mosquitoes show up and just start eating every part of me that they can see. And I got hung up a couple of times. I lost. The second time I was not gentle with trying to undo the hang up because I was just getting eaten alive. It was starting to rain more and I was just fucking done. Not only that we've got this obstacle, this lake, but I'm looking at it. It's like, I don't know, 20 yards. And if I could swim back and forth, shuttle my shit across the 20 yards onto the snowmobile trail on the other side, I could save an entire day. I don't know how long it would take to do that. I don't even know if I can do that. I mean, I used to weigh fucking 70 more pounds than I do now, and I would be able to swim that distance. And if I took the gear piece by piece in like 4 or 5 trips, I feel like I could probably do it, but I don't know how hard it is to swim with like the bike. That'd be the only problem that I foresee. And what would it do to the bike? It's out in the rain right now. There's not really much I can do that. Even if I wanted to stretch these out, I could probably make a little overhang with this one with some paracord. But I should have done that earlier if I was gonna. The bike's already wet. But I don't know what happens when you submerge a bike like that. I've got like the mineral water brake or hydraulic brake system. And I feel like that might, if it gets in there, it might mess it up a bit. Lake water versus mineral water or whatever. Also just water getting into the body of the bike. I don't know if there's a way for it to drain out or if I have to turn it upside down. Doesn't seem like something I could sustainably lift over my head. I talked to a guy, he said it was about 18 feet deep in the middle, but like I said, it's only 20 yards across. And on top of that, the locals do not want me to get across. They want me to go back the way I came and go around for an extra day. I don't know why they care. Because I saw some guys on a boat. I was like, hey, do you or anyone you know would be willing to ferry me tomorrow across the lake? I can pay. He said, oh, no, I don't. It's there's nowhere to go over there. And I thought he didn't understand what I was saying. He didn't say that. He said something else. He's like, you're gonna have to turn around, he said. I was like, yeah, but could someone ferry me across? Do you know of anyone who'd be willing to do that? He said, oh, I don't know. It's private property over there. I was like, the snowmobile trail? Because the map shows it's a snowmobile trail. He said, well, no, not the snowmobile trail, but it's not a bike trail. I was like, if I could get across, I could use it to get to the road, and it would save me an entire day. It's like, sorry, I don't know anyone. It's like, you don't have to help me, but don't fucking lie to me, you fucking douchebag. Just be honest. I don't like it when people come up here
that don't live on the lake, if they're trying to do something else, I bet you $10 fucking that guy's a farmer. No way he's not. He's just coming up here to live the good life and continue not helping anyone but himself. Anyway, I'm going to do a no-no tonight, and I'm going to eat peanut butter tortilla in my tent. Because it is still raining, and I'm hungry. Didn't get a fish, obviously. So, hopefully no bears show up. On top of everything else, look what I found on me. So this is fun, isn't it? Damn, he's really on there. He does not want to go. Sorry about the mess. I just kind of threw everything in here as it was gonna rain. Jesus Christ, he's taking the whole fucking leg. Yeah, what's up? What's up, asshole? Get the fuck off of me. The fuck off of me. Got him. Fucking annoying day. Rainy. Didn't really get accomplished what I wanted to. Might have to turn around. Just discouraging.